May as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, it's not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job. We'll be all right.
Well, you guys getting a little bit ahead of me, aren't you?
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. We're almost through to the sewers.
Oh yay, the sewers where alligators and crocodiles live.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. The trap! What about that side passage back there? Sure, that's right. Let's go. It's a dead end. What's your pulse? I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire. Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
For the blades, you chose. And the Emperor! That's not smart. For the power! We failed. I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor now, and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something and trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every scepter. They see more than us in them. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Wayland Priory, near the city of Coral. first, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door to the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced pilgrim. Am I right?
Alright, now you now must choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills. You will increase your level by raising these major skills. Okay, what did he give me? Stealth, personality, endurance. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted anyway. Security, block, armor, blunt, light armor. Not exactly the skills that I was looking for, but let's customize here. Definitely want stealth, endurance, and personality, but it's a blade, light armor, marksman, security, sneak, and speechcraft. Speechcraft is very important in this one. And I'm gonna go with conjuration. I want to have at least one magic ability, one magic skill. Oh, maybe I should go with acrobatics. No, I'm gonna stick with conjuration. Yeah, conjuration. Yep, that looks good to me.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
Now, if you choose not to play as an Angonian, I would suggest Alteration instead, because it water breathing spell.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Yeah, I told you I'd give it back to him later. Yeah, instead of conjuration, I would say alteration if you're a non-Angonian, because of the water breathing spell. I mean, not saying that you can't use it. It's just because alteration, in order to use a water breathing spell in alteration, the alteration has to be at least 25. So, well, dealer's choice. I've made my decision. Let's see now. My weapon is at 3. This is my bows are at 3. Endurance, endurance is 70 now. Speech, I would say definitely choose speechcraft, because unlike in Skyrim, speechcraft is really important in Oblivion. It really is. It wasn't really that big of a deal in Skyrim, but it is in this one. Because you have to use that good old thing called persuasion quite a bit in this one. Well, not quite a bit, but there's quite a few people who won't share any information with you unless you have persuaded them. And as you see, my bow doesn't use up fatigue anymore. That's because my marksman is at 25 higher. So, because of that, it doesn't use up the fatigue anymore. Resist disease. Okay, that's handy. Leather shield. Weighs 3, protects you 3, it's the same thing. Store fatigue. Yeah, I don't actually do that very much, very often. Fatigue widgets back so fast. I honestly don't use that much fatigue. And now, here at the sewer entrance is the only chance you can change any of your stuff. If you pick something random right at the beginning, then you can change it now, but only now, before you leave. The red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Wayland Park. You can walk there by following your compass or use your world map to travel there directly. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Alright, that is the end of the tutorial. And as it said, I will bring up this last bit here. And this right here is a local map. This is a world map, and as you can see, it shows the majority of the main cities have already been put on the map. Well, all the main cities have been put on the map. And you can see it's not the only thing on the map. I see there's Valenwood over there, and there's elsewhere. Where the Khajiit are from. Valenwood is where the Wood Elves are from. And Hammerfell, Redguard. And up there is Skyrim. And then Morrowind, where the Dark Elves are from. And then down here we got Black Marsh, where the Agunians are from. As a matter of fact, here in Leeuwen and in Brazil, you'll find a lot of Khajiit and Angonian, because elsewhere is right there and the Black Marsh is right there. So. And also another thing you guys should know before we head off is the way the bounty works. If you get, let's say, a bounty here on your head and you run off to, let's see, over here, that bounty is still there. It's still on your head, and the guards there will still try to arrest you. It still carries over. Well, in Skyrim, it didn't. It stayed in one city. And here we got active quest, which is the quest I'm currently doing. Current quest, which is a list of quests that pick up throughout the roads we go, and then that's completed quest there. And over here we got a mud crab. Yeah. Which actually looks like a crab. Well, as in Skyrim, they just look like a boulder with claws. But this one actually looks like a crab. And because I chose one of the things, one of the magics, I actually got something in that category of magic, which I have the ability to summon a skeleton and to scare away the undead up to level 3. So that's cool. The skeleton part, that's cool. The scaring part, I don't really care about. And then you see him underwater, and there's a breather bar. A water breather bar. Which, if you're a non-Agonian, is a concern, but I'm an Agonian, so it is not a concern. My biggest concern is that how milky the water is. Jeez, I can barely see who's around me. We covered a sprig of neuroot, a plant ingredient. This unusual must have some value. Must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Zelda. They actually mean that, almost every city. Not every city has an alchemist. It's kind of foggy today.
What's the matter? Do your worst.
It doesn't exactly go with the leather, but it's better than... Oh, stupid wolf. As I was saying before that wolf attacked me, it's better than what I was wearing. I was still wearing prison pants. Roxy Inn. Ah, a bay horse. Those are the horses that the gods use. Anyway, I'm gonna go and decide this in because there's a couple of quests I could pick up here, and there's gonna be a lot of overlapping talking because they're gonna talk over each other. In we go.
How goes it?
Good afternoon. What's going on with you?
I don't know how to make this request any simpler, but to put it bluntly, Raylan the Greyfinder must die. A few months ago, that witch of a necromancer decided to inhabit Moss Rock Cavern just north of my inn. I don't know what she does in there. Frankly, I don't want to know. However, I do know that after she arrived, the woods at night became unsafe. I've seen undead of all types walking in the dark woods near the cave entrance. Now, this area is getting a bad reputation, and my business has waned. Every day, it seems the number of undead increase. If someone can get into the cave and kill Raylan, maybe we can stem the tide. Her death pays a handsome bounty. I hope they'll take advantage of the opportunity. Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Man, the wood spreads fast.
Still no news out of Elswell since everybody vanished. Strange business. A small settlement to the northwest of here, on the other side of the Silver Road to Bruma. We've had travelers through recently that say it's turned into a ghost town. Everyone vanished without a trace.
Alright, I will show you guys how the persuasion works. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, or coerce, threaten. Each of these actions raises or lowers NPC's disposition. Don't take too long because the NPC's disposition is steadily falling. As you highlight each action, the NPC's face shows his reaction to it. He will love, like, dislike, or hate each action. His disposition goes up if you select a loved or liked action, and goes down if you select a dislike or hated action. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the NPC likes. Try to select less full wedges when they are aligned with actions that he doesn't like. I'll show you how this works out. If you look at his face, don't like, admire, might like jokes, but corrosion, it looks like, doesn't like boast or admire.
That's pretty good. Whatever you want. Don't try to manipulate me. I doubt it.
See,
I'm with you.
that's basically that's how you got it there.
Raylan will
Marsh has
finally
become
get what's coming to her.
I wasn't actually trying to persuade her or anything. I was just showing you how that persuasion thing works. Man, you blend in real well. You were right there in front of the door and I didn't even see you. Oh, I didn't see you, Mr. Skeleton. You gotta go that way, but I'm gonna go this way first.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes closed. Hello? Who's there?
You can't be alone. You were talking to somebody. Really, you were talking to your skeleton friend. Freak. It's one thing if you talk to an animal, like your pet, a cat or something, but it's another thing if you talk to a skeleton. A skeleton ain't alive. This room is too big to be empty. There's somebody standing over there. Right there. Looks like somebody's there. Yes, I was right. That was a person. I was about to say, this room is too big to not have people in it. Oh, a key. And a soul gem. I'm glad I went this way. I suppose I could sell that bottle. I'm not gonna use it. And I suppose it would be good if you get some kind of thing on you. Ah!
That's the best.
Darn it, you had to summon a freaking ghost, didn't you? Ghosts can't be killed melee style in this one. Try again. Freak. Which it makes sense because it's a ghost. Okay. You shouldn't be able to have to. It shouldn't be able to kill the melee style. It's a ghost. Ghosts are transparent. They're not supposed to be killed melee style. I could have used the tower key thing, but you can only use that once a day. Yay, we're done here. Didn't exactly go as planned. I was hoping to kill this woman stealthily, but oh well. Job got done.